welcome to another video. In this video we're gonna be looking at we're gonna do another alternative future of the world video. This is episode 3. So in the last video we had a pretty big war in the Middle East. I believe a war between Sudan and Ethiopia, but I don't know if this was last episode or in the first episode. The Chinese Civil War, and that's pretty much what we had. And I think the Balkan War, or no, that was in the first episode. Yeah. So yeah, today this is episode 3. I said at the end of the video that I'm gonna make an alliance map, but I'm not doing that anymore because it's really hard. When I, for example, let's say that Turkey is in an alliance and they want to leave. What do? Do I color them in this? Then it won't be that good. Look. And yeah, I decided to not make an alliance anymore, but I will keep track of alliances. So in the last episode I noticed Albania, I think, is in NATO, and Serbia kind of invaded Albania. But the thing is, Albania kind of joined the war on Kosovo's side. So yeah, NATO was supporting Albania, but they didn't get attacked. So yeah, today let's get started. I mean, I talked of everything. Africa. We're gonna do some things in Africa. Firstly, a new country is formed over here, and that country is the East African Federation. After the country was created, Malawi said, okay, I'm in, and they kind of joined it because they really need some help with their government and stuff because they're pretty poor, so they joined this as well. And yeah, that's it with the East African Federation. We also have the Republic of the Congo, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, declaring war on the Republic of the Congo and Gabon. That's the first war of this episode. They kind of did that so that they can expand a little bit. So the war starts, and the Republic of the Congo, Democratic Republic of the Congo troops cross the border into the Republic of the Congo. The capital is like the capital of the Congos is right next to the border, so they take the capital really easily. And they also start to push into Gabon now. But yeah, those two countries don't have a chance against the Democratic Republic of the Congo. I'm just gonna call it the DRC because the DRC is really strong. And yeah, eventually after some time the Republic of the Congo surrenders, and after some more time Gabon capitulates, and the peace treaty is complete annexation. After this we have the Democratic Republic of the Congo kind of changing its name, and it's now the Central Africa. And because it's Central Africa, the Central African Republic joins this new country because it's the same reason as Malawi. Is just their country is not doing good, and joining this will help. Okay. Next up we have South Africa declaring war on Botswana and Eswatini and Namibia. Now they did this because once again they want to expand. So South African troops cross the border into Namibia. I don't know the relations between those two countries, but let's just say that they're not really good. Eventually South Africa pushes into Namibia, and Botswana gets all of Eswatini, and really quickly kind of obliterating the countries. They encircle this part of Namibia, and this part quickly falls. And now they kind of destroy the poor little Botswana and Namibia. After some time we have Namibia surrendering. And yeah, the peace treaty is complete annexation. Oops, I forgot about Eswatini. Yeah. Okay, so now Zimbabwe, Mozambique, and Zambia are scared because they kinda are the next goal of South Africa, maybe. So yeah, they're scared. Something that happens in Africa next. The thing that okay, I can speak. Nigeria declares war on Cameroon, and those countries: Ghana, Togo, and Benin. But I don't know which one is which. I know this is Ghana, so I know this is Ghana, but I think this is Benin and this is Togo. I don't know. So we have Nigeria kind of obliterating as well Benin or Togo, one of them. And after some time, they're at the border with Ghana. They also start to push into Cameroon really fast. And after some time, we have the coast of Cameroon being captured. And we also have the coast of Ghana being captured. And after some more time, Ghana surrenders, as well as Cameroon. And this is the peace treaty. Nigeria annexes Togo, Benin, and Ghana, and kind of it gets half of Cameroon. The rest of Cameroon joins the Central Africa. Okay, so now we have the borders of Africa looking much better because there's not that many countries anymore. There's still a lot, but not that much anymore. Not that many. Okay, next thing that happens, not Morocco. Algeria declares war on Morocco, and Western Sahara, and Morocco kind of declares war on Western Sahara as well. Okay, so when the war starts, we have same thing, Algeria starting a push into Morocco, and also another push from here, while Morocco manages to push into Western Sahara, and eventually Western Sahara is captured really fast. And they also start to push into Algeria. They push back over here Algeria, and now they start to push into the more desert area of Algeria. Algeria continues their push into the north of Morocco, and Spain is just kind of like, you know what, Morocco, we're gonna help you. And France is like, no, Spain, that's pretty bad. You should be ashamed of yourself. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So Spanish troops kind of arrive here and obliterate Algeria. And France kind of sees this opportunity and they join the war on their side because they want to save Algeria. So they make a landing over here into the north of Algeria, capture the capital, which is in this area, and then start to push in Algeria. Morocco makes the smart move to cut France from getting all of Algeria, and France gets this part. And now we have the blue team continuing to push into the desert part of Algeria until Algeria finally surrenders. And yeah, this is the peace treaty. We have Morocco annexing all of this part of Algeria, and France takes this part. Yeah, colonial stuff going on, but no, I'm just kidding. They're gonna chill now. So the people are not happy that France joined the war into Africa, and also this part of Algeria is like pretty weak. So they might join Libya soon, and oh, would you look at that? They already did. So because that part of Algeria is really weak, they eventually join Libya for their own good. Okay. So yeah. Now Spain and Morocco have a kind of alliance together. So yeah, they help each other. Okay. This was all of the stuff with Africa, but now let's take a look at the final war, in the final war of today's video. Oh, also, I wanted to say a few more unifications happened before the final war. We have Montenegro finally join Serbia after some time. And we also have the Benelux finally kind of existing. Now it's a country. It's no longer a fictional country, it's a country. So yeah. Now we have Benelux and Montenegro joined Serbia. Okay, so the final war of this video, or should I say civil war, is kind of a war created by me, a civil war created by me. We basically have Belarus. A civil war breaks into Belarus after some time, and we have Russia joining the civil war on the side of Belarus because they really want to have control over Belarus. So some rebel forces arrive over here. These rebel pop-up groups are supported by the West because they're pro-Western. So yeah, keep that in mind. So eventually the rebels continued their push into Belarus, and we have them being supplied by the West, as I said. But Russian troops arrive and they kind of start to obliterate them. But not for long, because then they start to push back. And they get close to the capital. And let's see now in kind of more perspective and zoomed in the war. We have the rebel groups and Western stuff encircling this part of Belarus, while the blue team does the same over here in the south. Those parts fall really quickly, and the rebel groups do the same over here, while the Russians do the same over here. The Russians make another encirclement over here, and now this is how the war looks like. But we have something happening. We have Ukraine joining this war on the Belarus. Yeah, they officially sent troops into Belarus. Now they did say that they're not gonna fight against Russia, and Russia is likes that. And eventually we have Ukrainian troops starting to push into Belarus. So the war is not gonna turn into this Ukrainian-Russian war. No, it's basically gonna Ukraine is gonna fight over in Belarus and send military, but Russian and Belarusian and Ukrainian troops won't fight. So after some time we have a stalemate being made, and Russia agrees to kind of split Belarus. Yeah, this is the peace treaty. So we have Belarus being split between two parts, West Belarus and East Belarus. And eventually after some time we have East Belarus joining Russia. But yeah, as I said in the past videos, Russia's government is changed after the Ukrainian war, and now it's more like a more peaceful government. So that's why they agreed on splitting Belarus. That's why they didn't fight the Ukrainian troops. Yeah, that's why. So now I have, after East Belarus joined Russia, we have West Belarus kind of turning its name into Belarus. And this West Belarus joins NATO, and also Ukraine does the same thing. They join NATO. And yeah, this was our final war of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. These are the new border changes. So we did a lot of stuff in Africa, and we had some unifications, and also civil war into Belarus being made. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Goodbye!